Hello again! Throughout the program, you'll have the chance to practice project management skills in a few different ways. In addition to multiple choice and short answer quizzes, you'll complete hands-on activities to apply what you've learned. You'll solve common project problems in real-world situations and create the kinds of artifacts project managers use every day. Completing these hands-on activities is really important to your success in this program. They'll give you practical experience that can help you describe your skills in interviews or use them to manage projects more effectively in your personal or professional life. To help you prepare, I'll introduce you to two different types of hands-on activities that we prepared for you. I'll also share some tips and tricks that will let you get the most out of them. In one type of activity, you'll review a project management scenario and follow step-by-step instructions to move the project forward. Your job could be to learn about stakeholders, assign task owners, or organize documents so they're easy to find. You can recognize these exercises as quizzes with activity in the title. When you finish an activity, we'll take you through an exemplar of the completed assignment that you can compare to your own work. Be sure to review these exemplars carefully so you know what you did well and how you can improve next time. Keep in mind that some activities can have more than one right answer, just like real problems can have more than one solution. The exemplars for these activities explain one way of doing things, but they also point out where you could do things differently. This helps you check your approach to an assignment, not just your answers. Certain activities also include quiz questions that help you check your work. These quizzes can be graded or ungraded and give you another way to measure your progress and expand your knowledge. Another type of hands-on activity is the peer review or peer-graded assignment. These activities follow a similar format to the first. You'll review a project management scenario and complete a set of step-by-step instructions. But there's one major difference. Your classmates will grade your assignment and you'll grade theirs. For each peer review, you'll need to grade at least 2 submissions, but you can grade more if you want. This peer grading process is a key part of the learning experience for this program. That's because it gives you objective feedback on your work and lets you know how others are approaching the same challenges. Peer grading gives you the chance to learn not just from us, the instructors, but from each other as well. To grade each other's work, you'll use what's known as a rubric. A rubric is a checklist of items your assignment must include, with each item worth a certain number of points. You typically need to score at least 80% correct to pass a peer-graded assignment. So for example, if a rubric has 10 points, you need a minimum of 8 points to pass. In addition to using these rubrics to grade your peers, you can review them before you submit your own assignments so you understand how you'll be graded. Peer grading is also important because it lets you give and receive qualitative feedback. For example, if a peer does well, you could tell them they did a great job refining a goal or that you like their creative solution to a problem. Positive feedback helps you and your peers learn about your strengths and motivates you to do your best work. On the other hand, it's just as important, if not more so, to learn from your mistakes. If a peer gets something wrong, be sure to leave thoughtful, constructive feedback so they understand why they didn't get full credit. That way, they'll know what to review and how to improve so they can become better project managers. And don't worry, we'll give you some tips on how to leave constructive feedback for each activity. Peer review is a valuable tool, but unlike other assessments in the program, it may take some time to receive your grades. Remember that real people aren't as fast as computers, so it can take up to 10 days for grades to appear. Additionally, it can take some time before there are assignments available for you to grade. Be patient. Your peers may be working through the course at a different pace. And remember, you can always move on to other items in the course and come back if you need to. If for any reason you aren't able to access a peer submission, or if a submission is incomplete, you can skip it and go to a different one. To learn how to do this, continue on to the optional reading. This reading will also tell you more about the peer review process and link you to helpful resources on topics like where to find peer feedback and how to change your sharing settings in Google Docs, so be sure to check it out. Great! Now that you know more about some of the hands-on activities you'll find throughout the program, you're ready to get started.